Hello friends, my name is Jake Montanez and this is RightShift. I'm here to provide a quick update on my progress on NaNoWriMo for the month. It's currently November 9th and I've written over 14,000 words, which is pretty good for me considering I was not able to really do any writing for the first few days of the month. I got like 455 words done on day one and then kind of segued straight into 3 days of work, which really sucked. And I actually had some extra overtime that I didn't tell my wife about, so that also cut into my writing time. In the meantime, I've had 4 days off, and I've been working my ass off trying to get those days caught up. And I'm actually pretty much at par for what I need right now, and that's pretty good. This is a sequel to my original novel, Lightblessed, that I wrote last year, which is still currently being revised, so that kind of provides a conflict of interest for me because right now I'm creating a story based off of one that I've already written, but also one that I haven't quite written yet, which is kind of interesting to me because in the first novel I kind of killed off one of the characters I decided I want to actually continue using. So I have to retroactively revise that while proceeding onwards with the story that he's going to have in the meantime. So that's been a little bit of a challenge for me. Another thing that I've done is exploring what it means to be unalived and being restored from that state for one of the characters that was also in the original novel. And that's been a very interesting thing for me. I've been really enjoying getting into a mindset of being like this ephemeral, not really there thing trying to work its way back into a state of existence. And it's a really weird thing to wrap your brain around, and it's a really weird couple of chapters I've written so far for that character. It's really hard to give an update on the story and avoid spoilers, so sorry if that sounds kind of vague. What I have been doing with this is a little bit different from what I did last year because last year I just heard about Royal Road and was working towards getting a free month subscription by coinciding my NaNoWriMo project with I forget what they call it, but they have another thing goes on Royal Road that does pretty much the same thing, only that it's a few thousand more words. I met that in both cases. I beat NaNoWriMo and I beat the 55,000 words I think it was for Royal Road. And afterwards, I decided to just pay for the monthly subscription or whatever anyway. So there is that, in order to host all my stories that I wanted to put on there. In the meantime, I changed that strategy up. I'm putting it all on Patreon now. If you want to take a look at that, it's going to be located there. I would really like to have somebody subscribe to that, but it is what it is. In the meantime, I will eventually start putting that out in other places once I actually have the full story written, and then as my revisions progress on both of those original stories, I do intend to self-publish those on Amazon KDP, and I'll take them down from those other websites so that they're no longer available for free. So if you want to get in on that, you can check it out starting with Royal Road, and hopefully I'll have better updates for you in the future as I keep writing, but I also don't want to cut into my writing time by creating a million updates, so maybe one a week like I'm doing right now. It's about the best I'm going to be able to do. So please take a look at the stories that I've got posted. I also have some on Vocal Media. I've got links to that all down below. And I enjoy the fact that a few of you have watched some of my other videos, and hope you keep coming back and learning a little bit more about my NaNoWriMo progress. And thank you for supporting me. Have a nice day.